Alright, so hey everyone and beloved people of my YouTube channel, it's me, Starboy here, and I'm playing some Battlefield 3 on the map, Damavand Peak. I know I've been posting lots of Damavand Peak for you guys, because one reason, Damavand Peak is one of my favorite maps, due to the fact that it is extremely balanced, and it feels a lot like Conquest, if you know what I mean. Like, you see this, the map starts out very, like, large, you know, it's all flat, and then once you get to the part where the MCOMs are, it's very, very compact, very tight. That's what she said. It's very tight because once of all, it's like an urban environment kind of. You know, there's the boxes, there's the buildings, there's the watchtowers. There's lots of little corners where people could hide at. And this part here, it's just a matter that the guy outsmarted me because he was in the frickin' the towers, you guys can see, because he's a frickin' douchebag, and he can't face a man one-on-one. So yeah, guys, I'm using the M416 medic kit, of course, because I say medic kit is one of the best kits in the game. Touch the boobies. Use the medic kit because, first of all, there wasn't a lot of medics, or mostly snipers in our team. Second of all, because I think medic is like one of the most helpful classes that benefit your team. You guys can see it because you get to reduce tickets, you get to kill people, good guns, yada yada yada. Medikit is like the all-around good kit. And here, guys, don't be afraid to go to the enemy base, as I said before. If you see a guy chase him, running, and you know he's not gonna look behind you, go on top of the rock and shoot him from behind, because he has no clue where you are, because you are a sneaky son of a bitch. So, guys, as I said, I'm using the M416. By the way, there's a little bit of lag right there. M416, what I think about the M416 is basically, if you mix up the M16 and the AK, the M16, the AK, and the M4, you get the M416. First of all, the gun is very, very easy to handle. There's barely any recoil. I don't know. I don't suggest putting a flash suppressor. I don't suggest putting on a flash suppressor on it, basically because there's barely any vertical recoil. What there is though is a bit of horizontal recoil, not much. It kind of goes up to the right a bit. So I just putting on a foregrip. I suggest putting on a red dot sight, and I suggest putting on a laser sight to improve the hip fire accuracy, because this gun, it's very good in medium range, but the close range kind of lacks off a bit. So I put on a laser sight to help me win those close quarter combat fights there. Now and then, especially in this map, the thing you have to know is that you're gonna have to put your attachments for which map you're using. So you wouldn't want to use like a laser sight if you're playing on something like Karg Island, or what's the other one? Caspian Border. Touch the boobies. Actually, no, I just kind of like touched his crotch there. You know, it was like boom. But you don't want you don't want to use something like a laser sight on a map like Caspian Border, like Karg Island, like Operation Firestorm. You want to use maps like Damavand Peak. You want to use it on maps like Op Metro, Grand Bazaar, things like that. Because where the MCOMs are, as I said before, it's mostly between close to medium range, especially in Op Metro and Damavand Peak. Grenade! Boom! Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, guys. And by the way, a big mistake I'm doing in this game is I am jumping a lot in close quarters. If you guys don't know, jumping actually decreases your accuracy. So I highly suggest not jumping while you're going in those gunfights. And here's a little Rambo revive I get from one of my teammates. Wait for it, 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 wait for it. And I think I go on a respawn screen. And boom! Rambo revive. I'm already dead. Frickin' Rambo revives. That's another thing, guys. Do not Rambo revive. It's very annoying. It just decreases the time of respawn. Like, when you revive a guy, make sure he's ready. Like, it's like a girl on a first date, you know? Make sure she's ready for it, you know? But when you revive a guy, make sure he's freaking ready for that thing. Like, make sure he's ready to get zapped like that. Because if there's an enemy there and the guy you just revived gets shot, that's another, like, I don't know, like about 10 seconds of a guy missing. And if everyone did that, then the whole team would be missing. So be sure to not ramble revive a guy. Make sure the coast is clear. I know I've had some instances where I ramble revive. I'm like, ooh, I want to get the points. Boom, revive, and I get sniped, but I don't die because that's how boss I am. Look at that explosion, then get sniped. That's how freaking boss I am, guys. You guys have to learn how to be boss like me because I am the boss and the boss. As I said again, I'm not the best at this game. I'm not really good. Sometimes I get good matches, sometimes I don't. It's mostly a matter of luck if I get a good match or not. But yeah, and wait, boom! Give me your dog tag, son. And add a little teabag like that because that's how I play. Like if I'm doing really good, I kind of get really cocky, so I start teabagging guys. So yeah, I know it's not too sportsmanship, but whatever, you know, it's all G. It's all G. And as I said, this the hip fire if you put a laser sight touch the boobies on a gun. Freaking guy freaking releases. But if you put a laser sight on a gun, it increases the freaking the hip fire accuracy of a gun by so much, guys. So you want to put laser sights on guns like the PDWs on, you know, like P90s, like the AK. The AEK, you don't want to put a laser sight on a gun like the M16, because the M16 is mostly for what I would say close quarters. No, not close quarters. What am I saying? Mostly for long range gunfights, medium range, things like that, because of the very low recoil it has, especially when you put on a flash suppressor. That thing like has no recoil whatsoever. I also suggest putting a not a flash suppressor, a laser sight on a gun like the F2000. First of all, because it has a larger fire rate, touch the boobies, like a very high fire rate. I think it's 850. So yeah, you should put a laser sight on the F2000 if you're not using it as something like your what's it called, your gun with a suppressor. And that's a very good rule right there, guys. I saw the sniper bullet, right? I know he's behind me, but a very good tip I can have for you guys: if you're playing something like a sniper and the guy's not looking at you and you like miss a couple shots, never ever chase him, because most likely he's going to freaking turn around and shoot you in the face. Like, he's just gonna be like, oh, someone's shooting at me, turn around. He's gonna catch you while you're sprinting and just go, boom, you're dead. And then you're just like, what the hell just happened? So that's a very good tip I have for you guys. And the gameplay's about to end here, guys. I think, derp. I kill a guy, then I get killed by this freaking LMG guy. I don't really care, but yep, the gameplay commentary is about to end here, guys. As always, like, favorite, and subscribe. And as I go into freaking Humvee, I'll be like, boom. Look at that pro. Watch this. I'm gonna dodge a rocket like a goddamn pro. Look at that. Boom. Freaking dodge that thing like a pro. So, as always, guys, like, favorite, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next commentary. Let me kill this guy and wait. Let me heal up like a pro. Like a pro. Just wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Like, favorite, and subscribe, guys. Share it to your friends if you like it. And